How's it going? Once again, welcome back to another show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today's show, we're going to be doing a reaction to the to a video that's of some AFL, some Aussie rules, where we'll be checking out a player named Cyril Rioli. I hope I'm saying his name correctly, but these are 2016 highlights, a 2016 highlight reel rather. So we'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of any time any future shows are being published. I do want to give a shout out as well to Get Real. So Get Real, thank you for suggesting that I check this out. I'm going to rock this out for you and everybody else out there. We're going to check out some AFL. What is that? Tasmania on his chest? He kind of looks like a Tasmanian devil. Almost. But let's see how Cyril gets it in. Let's do it.
Poor sort of a kick. Colajazzi got hands to it. Favoured Rioli. Little bit of genius from the small man.
Straight up the middle, like a surgeon. And now Rioli's away. Long kick to Bruce.
Bruce becomes a third man. Frawley, Rioli. From right on his measure. From 51. Well, why would you doubt Cyril?
McKenzie missed the target. Here's Rioli. Rioli sends it downwards. Full forward.
His small wins. Prentice waited a long time, had knocked away. Here's Lewis. Well, not a set shot, but brilliant and over the top. Holy. All last week. Shelling peas. Fell under pressure, you suspect. Isaac Smith driving ball to Rioli. Up with Birchall again to half court. Big fly, shoulder makers. Here's a man that can solve a problem or two.
This dude is kicking the shit out that ball. Already, I said the long kicks are impressive. You know what I mean? The one way he was off to the side and he made it hook in some type of way. This game looks crazy, but it looks fun, and it only looks crazy to me because I'm not used to this yet. At some point, it'll become normal, but I'm still trying to adjust to this. This is still like very new to my eyes and to my brain. So let's keep this thing going.
Cyril!
And the one making by Rioli. Everybody's running forward. Rioli. That's a good strike. Magnificent.
Lovely transition play. Does he have the length to Rioli? Doesn't take the mark, but you reckon he'll pick a goal for sure. Again in that forward 50, bruised off the ground, Gunston tried to half volley. Rioli brilliantly done, sets up another soccer goal. Messi left Mitchell with that penetrating kick to fall forward, yes!
There's no doubt about that.
He's kicked three to match bets.
It's done to it, missed behind by Samuel. Bruce is looking for a free kick. Duopolo stopped it. Gives it to Rioli. Rioli kicks another one.
7% Giants.
Well, 9.5 minutes remaining, the second term. Hawks just want to put it down in the mind by kicking a few goals. Rioli didn't play the perfect touch, but it was good enough. McAvoy set up.
Gets smothered. Wanders down towards half forward. The Stagnard run down from behind by Rioli. Not the first man.
Good spot that time from Rioli.
This is looking crazy to me, man. But now that I know that they're not like they're not like head hunting out here like in American football. I see these tackles and they look like good clean tackles and all that, and that's cool. Because the one thing that I hate about American football is just the high risk for injury. And those dudes are wearing pads and like the risk is high. They could do a lot more things now that I've been told about, the tackling in this particular game and how they're not aiming to hurt people. like that. Whereas in American football, that's totally the thing. I mean, like technically they're not aiming to hurt people, but they are aiming to hurt people. you know. So it's just one of those things, and especially like when I think of American football, like when I was a kid, like that was totally the thing. Like dudes were a lot tougher then, So and the rules of football was different too, to where it allowed for a lot more physicality and stuff like that. But these dudes, I'm glad that this is not like that, because American football is just even though it's softer now, I still think that that whole gladiator style, especially given what a lot of the players get paid, in that game. Like when you talk about the three major American sports, that being baseball, football, and basketball, outside of like, well, the recently guys have been getting paid, like the quarterbacks, they always get paid, and then some of the receivers are getting paid now, but pretty much everybody else is not making a whole lot of money compared to like the rest of the sports. And I don't know how much these guys are getting paid, and what they salaries look like. But I know one thing, like Rioli, he looked like he could have like a very good career if he wasn't doing this. He could be at the very least, a kicker in American football. Like he could kick the shit out of a ball, dude, and from long distances. Like he clean up in America. But let's keep this thing going.
Against Langford. Oh, Cyril did brilliantly, getting it back from Hurley, and then caresses it to Bruce.
Grabbed by Langford, back to the off on the hill, over the top. Here's a chance. Gunston, little under Rioli, hardly misses. Get the moment and get the ball. Cutler not quite. Rioli on the end of a couple of handballs. Cyril, 50. Gunston got there first, didn't get the football. Now McAvoy, Rioli, dangerous. Got his hands on it a few times in the last few minutes. But Rioli, the cleanest hands of all, sends the ball in the Gunston direction. Race on now. McDonald, how did he lose him? A long ball to some quality, and there is quality with a capital Q.
The lead. That's not a good kick. Goes further away from goal. But
Stewart on the burst, Cyril. Beautiful.
Long downwards full forward, working in front hill. Uncontested. Rioli. The seas parted. Rioli kicks a goal.
Like, why did all those dudes just kind of stand there? It looked like they almost was waiting for him to come in that crowd and do what he does. But that was a kind of strange looking. Like it seemed like everybody was just kind of standing pat or something. I don't know.
Off a step. Great. Oh, there! Takes a magnificent mark. The ball up in the ground, mate. In the ground.
That's one of the most insane things about this when I see that. Like the way that they can climb dudes. That is amazing, dude. They can just climb over dudes and nobody saying nothing. That is amazing.
Ran to full forward. Puopolo, big fly. Young Rioli. Goal. How clever. Gets around a little too easily. Kicks to full forward. Sicily. Naismith. Rioli goal. Yep. They're back in front. Terrific there on Sinclair. Kicks to full. Oh, Rioli, yes! Couple player. He's different. And when he goes for those sort of marks, he marks everything on his chest, doesn't he? Yeah. It shows great. Fed it off. Isaac Smith on his favourite side. Rioli! He's marked the ball. I don't think so. Rioli has. He has. He has. He's kicked the goal, Cyril. What a beauty. Now here go the Hawks. They've gone 8 up a bit of time and kicks to Rioli.
Back. Got the ball from Mitchell. Long one. Again down to McAvoy. Rioli. Roving perfectly.
And his Bumblebee please. Going back down there. It's missed by Blostone. Tackled by
Oh, God.
Ryan. Keeping it alive, Rioli. The
this is the thing I'm trying to get. Like, are the players from both teams like aiming to kick the ball into the same goalpost? Is that a thing? Because like I know like with American football, there's your side that you have to score on, and then their side that they have to score on. So it looked like one of the players from the opposing team from Rioli, like he was aiming for the one goal, and then like somehow Cyril got a hold of the ball and kicked it into the same goal that the opposing player was aiming for. So I'm just wondering if that's a thing. I'm trying to process what's happening. So let's keep this thing going.
In this contest, Nasty's going to be charted by Rioli. He's put Oliver down, and Oliver hasn't.
Wow. That was a hit. I wouldn't have wanted to take that right there. And it looked like he kind of aimed for his head a little bit. And but somebody did tell me that like the CTE and like these people getting like having brain injuries and stuff like that is a thing in this sport. So that looked like dude is gonna have some issues at some point with that concussions and shit like that. But let's keep it going.
Well, that was brutal. And so's the response from Rioli. Sits it up in hope. Rioli! Who else but Rioli? Into the clouds. Good to have him back. They got me more. For us to get on cue. Hill. Rioli stalking it. Gets it. Backtracks. Does a pirouette. Opens it up to Gunston. Just needs it to sit. Bends it around the pin. Rioli in space. No one near him. And from a standstart. Virgil. He's got McAvoy or he's got Rioli. You've always got a Rioli. Can't keep a good man down.
So are the Hawks. Cyril knows where it's going. He's hung around for a long time.
Definitely a free kick to Cyril.
Yeah, he's got it. And Gunston's got away somehow inside 50. You'll ask the question, how is that possible? Bang! Hodge, Bruce, they're on the move again. Out to Cyril. As easy as that.
Look out.
In a flash, the one cross. With a big tall ball. Still. Langford in there inside again. Buffalo, or is it Cyril? It's Cyril. It always is.
I don't know why is he I'm trying to figure out, is he like the best player in the league or something? He looked like he a little bit faster and is jumping higher than everybody else or something. Like this dude look it's crazy because I don't even know what I'm watching for real, but he does kind of look next level compared to everybody else. Like just the eye test, it looked like, man, like he's flying around like a Tasmanian devil, like just all over the damn place. But let's I'm gonna push it back just a little bit so we can finish it out like that. There we go.
Tall ball still. Langford in there inside again. Buffalo, or is it Cyril? It's Cyril. It always is. He'd been down for a few minutes, but he rises again.
Gets a hand pass off. Crocker gets it to Smith, run down by Rioli. Brilliant Rioli.
Quickly moves the ball on a couple of.
Moving the tracks of footy. Rioli! Mitchell off his step, drives it inside the bottom 50. Rioli. Rioli goes one better than Buffalo on the first turn.
Sonny had the one. Here, kick away. Rioli.
Runs towards half forward, into the path of Rioli. That's a clever mark and he runs on. 5 minutes out. Kicks a goal.
This dude, man, he looked like a beast out there. That was Cyril Rioli 2016 highlight reel, and yeah, no, he looks like a beast out there. You know, he looked like a different animal compared to everybody else out there. Climbing over people faster than people. You know, so um, I don't know quite what I'm watching. You know, still at this point, even though this is like my second reaction to this game in general. You know, watching AFL and then this one being you know, for Cyril particularly, but um, yeah, no, he looks next level. He does. He really does, man. He's looking like fast and strong and jumping all over the place. And but one thing I could say this, I could see myself like, even though I don't know what's going on, like it looks like fun. It even now as I'm watching it, have no clue of what's going on, how defense is played. You know, a lot of the technicalities and stuff like that about the game, but still, it looks like a very, very fun game. I wouldn't mind like being in the stadium, you know, and just taking in the atmosphere, you know, of everybody else. You know, I think I've said that same thing like about like American hockey. You know, like you know, hockey. I have no clue of what's going on, but I would love to be in that atmosphere just because it looks like, you know, it's fun to be in amongst the crowd and all that. And kind of the same thing with this. Like it looked like everybody's like very, very hyped up about what's going on. I saw like people having like you know, cutouts with Cyril's head and all this stuff. Like yeah, no, this looks fun. I don't know if you could like drink and all that in the stands while you in the yeah, like while you in the stands and stuff like that. But that would be great. This looks fun. But I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. Before I do that, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named Sports Reactions. I do have a playlist where it's for sports stuff, you know, a lot of highlights and stuff like that of different sports. Right now, it's all, you know, American sports except for the two highlights that I've done to AFL stuff. So I'll at some point get more of this kind of stuff out, you know. And if you guys have any suggestions for any more of AFL players or highlight reels and stuff like that that you want me to check out, you know, that wouldn't be an issue. So there's that. I do have playlists for other things. A lot of it is going to be music related, but as you can see, I'm doing some other things that are not music related. So when you get a chance, check through the playlist. I have a ton of them with a lot of different stuff. You know, so make sure you're checking through that. Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. And that's for those who like to show their support or appreciation for the work being done. Any donations is definitely welcome. So, with all of that said, it's time for me to go. I got to go. But I will see you guys again very soon. So, or you'll see me, you know, and that'll be like the next time you click onto a video with me in it. So until that time comes, you guys be safe and be good.